coming up in this read.
Something is going to remind you of a situation that happened to you in the past, which is going to help you recognize exactly how much you have grown, changed, and evolved. Taurus, let's get into your June love reading. Any information that you need, as always, you can find it all down there in my description box and in my pinned comment below. And that includes a list of the card decks that I've used for your read. If you're cross-watching for a Taurus, then please switch over the roles, because I could be speaking directly to you. And please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means it is not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. You only take what's resonating specifically for you, and you leave what doesn't for another Taurus or cross-watcher, okay? Please also do respect the tarot and approach it with patience, an open mind, and without expectations. Your reader is not to blame for what comes out in a read, okay? It's just the energy. That's all we're doing, is reading the energy. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Right, so Taurus, your cards came out very, very similar to the way that Aries cards came out, as in big clumps. So something about the need to get straight to the point is going on in your energy as well, right? This could be you needing to get straight to the point. It could be someone else that you're dealing with who needs to get straight to the point. But the point is that there needs to be no room for anything to be misconstrued. Okay, so when you're communicating, make sure that you are saying what you mean and meaning what you say. Okay, right, so your overall energy is the Six of Cups. In this deck, it's past. So that's Scorpion energy. Two of Wands, Aries. Four of Swords, Libra. Three of Wands, Aries. Eight of Swords, Gemini. Nine of Coins, Virgo. King of Swords, Aquarius. The Hermit, Virgo. The Emperor, Aries and or Divine Masculine. And the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is Leo energy, right? So we've named quite a lot already. The dominant signs that's coming through in this read for you, Taurus: Virgo, Aries, and Aquarius. Okay, that's for some of you, not all of you. And then you've got the Queen of Swords underneath there. That's Libra. Okay, so past and independence. Right, as your overall energy, this deck reads a bit differently from traditional tarot, right? Past and independence, so you're trying to break free from the chains of the past. Now that could be people from the past, it could be your past beliefs, it could just be, I want to say, the restrictions that you used to put upon yourself that were keeping you stuck, that they weren't beneficial to you in any way, shape or form. You're breaking free. You're reclaiming your independence. It's something to do pertaining to your past. So your past is no longer holding you hostage, is the energy that I'm feeling strongly with this. You're then moving in towards planning, recuperation and communication. So again, think carefully before you speak, Taurus, over the next couple of weeks, okay? Because I do feel strongly that something could be misrepresented, misheard, or miscommunicated. So you're going to be very misunderstood. There's a lot of misses in that particular message. Again, say what you mean and mean what you say. Okay, there's no room for misinterpretation. So I'm going to clarify further on that particular energy and find out, like, what is that? Can you tell us more about planning, recuperation and communication for Taurus, please. Okay, channeled message. Some of you are going to hear about something that makes you quite upset or angry, so you're being advised to sit with it and try and figure it out from within. Okay, right, it's clarified with the Knight of Coins. Yeah, the slowest moving knight of the deck. So don't take any immediate action on something that you hear about. Okay, you have to sit with it, or allow it to sit with you until you can make sense of it. Okay, the next couple of weeks is not going to be the time for you to be reactive. This is all about observe, but do not absorb. Okay, really, really, really important. Observe, do not absorb. You then have anxiety, comfort, and knowledge. So these two are contradicting each other, and the fact that they're coming out right next to each other as well is also quite telling. Okay, so you're being asked to take a look at what is it that's making you feel anxious, right? And see if you can turn it on its head and turn your focus towards something that you take comfort in doing, right? Knowledge can be gained by you doing something that helps you to make sense of what it is that's making you feel anxious, right? There's also a message about your home comforts as well, with this comfort and knowledge, and with that being the king energy. Something about your home comforts. So you could be looking at redecorating your living environment, beautifying it somehow. I need to get further information on this King of Swords energy, because it also does feel like it's an outside energy as well as an internal one. And I feel that someone is observing you, and observing specifically how you are maneuvering yourself through anxiety and discomfort. And how something with the Nine of Coins about how you're making it look easy, how you're taking on these challenges with a lot of grace. Okay, so I do need to clarify this one, because as I said, it feels like an outside person looking in towards you. Can you tell me about the King of Swords, please, for Taurus Collective? Thank you. The Page of Cups. So yeah, it is an outside influence. Someone feels like they owe you an apology, and it's coming across like whoever the King of Swords energy is, they have done something that has inconvenienced you, and they're apologizing for causing an inconvenience. But I don't feel like it's strictly their fault either. I feel like it's because they're dealing with something else that has put you at some kind of inconvenience. You can tell us more about this energy, please, for Taurus Collective. Thank you. Yeah, the Six of Wands, the Lord of Victory, success, getting the accolades, winning the awards. You're coming into some really beautiful things here, Taurus. Really, really beautiful. I am suspicious that this could well be indicating a secret admirer as well, Taurus. Some of you could have a secret admirer who is feeling this anxiety. I'm seeing that they feel at home, because there was a message about home as well. They feel at home with you, but they're anxious about it, and that anxiety can indicate that that perhaps they don't know you very well at the moment. So it could well be someone new. There's a blossoming romance in this energy. Someone has realized with this knowledge that they have grown feelings for you. You're then moving towards solitude, structure, and chaos. So again, we're going to find out what this is, but I feel mostly that this particular combination is indicating that over the next couple of weeks, Taurus, you're going to be challenged, but you're going to be challenged in the best way possible, because your challenge pertains to your structure. So do you remember when I said that you're no longer allowing your past to hold you hostage? It's in connection with that energy. Oftentimes we can become addicted to being stuck in a certain way. That's where your challenge lies, to break yourself completely free. Can you tell us more about this energy? Wow, thank you. Judgment, Ten of Wands, and the King of Swords. Yeah. Again, Judgment, listening to your higher self, listening to your higher calling, recognizing all the areas where you've been keeping yourself small out of fear of the Ten of Wands. Fear of negative judgment. When you get judgment with the Ten of Wands, that's a negative judgment. So a fear of others judging you in a negative way is exactly what's been keeping you stuck, and you've been keeping yourself small. Been refusing in a lot of ways to acknowledge your own inner light, to shine your inner light bright and dazzling, out of fear of, well, there's people out there that are going to have something to say. So again, grappling with the fact that everybody is going to have an opinion, and not all of them are going to be nice, but you know what? That's absolutely fine, because they're entitled to their opinion. Even if they're wrong, that they're entitled to their opinion. So again, observe, but do not absorb. Okay? Do not take it personally. Don't take it on as if it's your opinion, because it's not your opinion, it's someone else's opinion of you. And again, I know how easy it is to believe in the worst of yourself, right? It's completely understandable, and we've all done it at some point. But it's been holding you hostage. Okay, so this is where we're trying to break you free out of that. This King of Swords energy is really, really interesting to me, Taurus, because that's twice now that he has come out in your read. King of Swords. That's someone who is very, very sharp, very intelligent, probably has a PhD in something as well, very logical and observant. Really, really observant. Whoever this King of Swords is, Taurus, I feel strongly that they've got your back. They do have your back. You've got an ally here in a King of Swords energy. That could be a woman. It could be. It is just the masculine principle of the energies. Okay? It's the masculine polarization. It could easily be a woman. So do keep an open mind. But it's like, whoever that is, they're trying to convince you that this negative judgment or the negative opinions of others, it tells you a lot more about them rather than them telling you who you are. It's like that they're trying to get you to see your situation from a different perspective. It's like they're kind of being the devil's advocate, but they're not, because they're actually really, really helpful. What else can you tell us about this energy, please, for the Taurus collective? Thank you. That was a bit forceful the way that came out. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, I'm feeling with this one self-acceptance. Super, super strong. Especially as it's in the context of solitude, structure and chaos. The Queen of Cups. So you're dealing with a lot of internal chaos. And for some, that could be what is familiar. So that feels more comfortable. Again, that's going to be challenged, okay? It's time for you to find a new way of doing things and to really give yourself this self-love, right? You cannot underestimate the importance of self-love, okay? And then you've got death at the bottom of the deck. Change, transition, transformation, and metamorphosis. Some of you could be feeling like a change is long overdue, yet it doesn't make it any less terrifying. I mean, change can be a positive or a negative, depending on your perspective. I'm seeing this particular change as being a very, very positive for you, Taurus. I really, really do. Yeah, you've got the Two of Wands and the Four of Swords at the, underneath there as well. So you're going to be able to see a lot clearer. You're going to be able to make proper decisions for your future very, very soon. But it's at the moment, it's going through this internal change. And the white flower pertains to freedom of spirit, which is exactly what you're needing right now. If you remember, we started off your read with you breaking free from your past. No longer having people dangle things that you used to do over your head, making you feel guilty for shit that you did in the past. The past has been, the past is gone. The past cannot be changed. It's what you do with it right now that counts. And I know how cheesy that sounds. That, however, is exactly what's coming out in your read. I'm not seeing messages about ex-partners coming back to reconcile. I'm not seeing information about a brand new love. I do see a little bit of some kind of love here that's blossoming, but it's not going to go too deep into that particular energy, because as soon as I started to look into that, I felt like I was being blocked. Which indicates that you right now, Taurus, as a collective, you're being redirected inwards. You're being redirected inwards so that you can focus on this internal structure, and then you can get into the love and the romance outside of yourself, okay? This read is literally all about that self-acceptance. And no longer feeling guilty for crap, and really not being held hostage anymore emotionally with that being Cups energy, emotionally being held hostage. Ooh, okay, can we have more information on this, please, for the Taurus collective? Okay, that one wanted to go as well. That one did a flip. Have one more, please, for the Taurus Collective. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. It's beautiful. Okay. Missing you. So sad, lonely, or alone. Physical separation, let go, move on. Thinking of each other, thinking of you. Blast from the past. Someone, something, or a situation from the past returns. Nostalgia, out of the blue, old or older, and mask. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. So again, it's self-acceptance, right? Because the way that I'm seeing it, and I have to read it in the context of what came out in your tarot. So we've got... Blast from the past does not feel like a person. For some of you, it could be. For some of you, yes, and I mean like a small handful of you, it absolutely could be a situation where someone from your past is missing you. They do come back in, and that could well be who the King of Swords energy is, that the one who is coming back specifically because they've recognized that you're going through a difficult time and that they're wanting to support you and all the rest of it. That's absolutely beautiful. For others of you, this is leaning way more towards the realms of self-acceptance, right? You're missing who you used to be, right? There's like a grieving process here that you're having to go through, especially with this death energy, right? So you're grieving for who you used to be, and you're ready. There's a situation from the past that is replaying a situation from the past that is replaying so that you can do things differently, or something is going to remind you of a situation that happened to you in the past, which is going to help you recognize exactly how much you have grown, changed, and evolved, right? Learning who you truly are beneath the mask. We all wear a mask. Every single one of us. Think about it. When we're having a shitty day and we go to work and we have to plaster on a smile and pretend that everything's okay. That's wearing a mask. Because we're pretending that everything's happy and all the rest of it, when deep down inside, that's not how we're feeling at all. We all do it. You're heading towards your happiness, right? You're learning so much about yourself, Taurus, and that is liberating. Let's see if we can get romantic love coming through. What else, please, for Taurus? It could well be, Taurus, that perhaps some of you were due an apology a few years ago and you never received it. And it could well be the fact that the person that owes you that apology is giving you that apology, and it is coming from a good place, and that in of itself helps you out with your healing journey. Cupid, love is in the air when Cupid is around, so there is love around you. Deeply, look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationships. Again, it's that more, really bad English there, it's more of that internal, really looking at yourself and analysing your self energy, isn't it? You finding your soul purpose in your relationships and challenges. Yes, all true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. It's beautiful. So I'm feeling, Taurus, that if we were to delve a wee bit deeper into the romantic love side of things, you will be or have met somebody that challenges you in the most positive way possible. What else, please, for Taurus? Okay. Sundress. Do it for you. Garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Yeah. That's what I've been saying all the way through your read, Taurus. And spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. Yeah, don't be afraid to challenge yourself as well, with that being a spaceship. It's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to pull 4 zodiacs and a handful of letters, just as additional information for anybody who feels that they need it. Also, yes, thank you to Lotus Lou as well, who suggested getting these Scrabble letters. As you can see, I did just that, and now hopefully you can all see the letters. Right, you have M, V, T, O, N, K, P, X, G, another M, and J, and then you've got Capricorn, Aries, Leo, and Cancer for the signs that came out. Right. Okay. Right. So you've got no. So ensure that when someone asks you to do something, which I'm feeling that they will, don't say yes to them just because you feel that that's what you should say. If you don't feel like doing something, then say no. It's okay for you to say no. Right, you've got Tom. Someone could be called Tom. You've got Mo. Oh, so you've got Mo, and then you've got Mom. So this could be this could be about someone's mum. The King of Swords energy could be your mum, the one that's got your back. Okay, so I'm struggling to get anything else out of that lot, but whatever you can pull from these letters, ultimately that's what you need to run with. Okay. Right, so yeah, I need to leave that one there. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, hopefully we shall speak again soon. Bye.